Hey everybody, Justin here from Playing Board Games. I was recommended to check out this deck builder by user Captain Wiseman. Wiseman. That's probably it. That said if I am jonesing for some more, try out Tainted Grail Conquest because it's amazing. So I downloaded the game. I have some free time on this gloomy Sunday. Let's play. Standard game mode. I know nothing about this game other than that the art is pretty sick. And we gotta make a character. Okay. Oh, hair, facial hair, we gotta do all this. I'm usually not too... Oh no. Let's just go with that, facial hair. Give me a beard, hair color. Oh my god. We can go all over the place. Let's go just like with a nice dark brown. It's more black, but that'll work for me. Oh, I get a tattoo, huh? So sick, so scary. So spooky part 2. Oh my god, I'm a monster. Let's go with this one. Let's go with a kind of a darker purple. Yeah, let's go. And then after the tutorial. Okay. So I just get to look like this. Name? Let's name it after my D&D character, Tulio. Why not, right? As a roguelike game, that means it's meant to be infinitely replayable. Your journey will consist of short runs, and each run will be a different adventure. You'll encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play. And the more you play, the more content you will unlock. After winning or losing, you will start over, but don't worry, certain aspects of progression will be saved throughout all of your runs. Good luck. It's loading. Oh, man, I love...
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness.
Weird.
My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement.
Oh no.
There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
Oh, you gotta hate that. That's just like the worst of the worst. As I was saying, I love roguelites, and I'll play like pretty much any of them.
All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling.
Oh.
An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you.
Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
Oh, I like this guy.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste.
I'm gonna turn the... I'm gonna try turning up the audio for the dialogue after this is done, but I'm gonna say, who are you?
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint.
It's okay.
Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself. Because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone.
Oh no.
Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already.
I like how
However,
this guy's...
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
I like his gun.
There is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back.
Let's
You were
rock.
saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy.
You're gonna
First,
save your
you
village
must
with
ensure
deck
that
building
you're
like
in enough
rules.
condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
Okay.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife.
Oh.
This is a total mess.
So you mean
But
you're
let's
not
see
God?
What we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
Oh, I gotta choose my class, like Diablo. We're gonna choose the Weird Hunter. Alright, 100 HP, 8 to 12 damage, focus on dealing as much damage as possible. Weird Hunters call upon a beast of weirdness to deal mass amounts of damage to enemy depending on the number of charges they spend. They charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. Every hit you deal leaves a hunter's mark. They are vulnerable. Cool.
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an
With
intricate
magic.
series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple.
Alright, let's beat this guy up. Let's get into some card-based combat. The music's going. Black screen. Everything's loading. I'm still just in the dark abyss. Oh! Game has the spinning wheel of death. We're back. Here we go. Okay. Your turn. We can rotate the camera. Okay. We can zoom in like this. This guy has a lot of health. So we can gain a block, which gives us a shield. And then we can attack this guy for 2. Awesome. 1 second. Let me just get into this audio. Bring this down. This down. So like that. Okay. So then I probably just pass, and we block him. The enemy is intense. Hovering on them will tell you what they want to do on their turns. This guy's going to attack for 2 times 10. 1 block protect you from only 1 hit. Maybe you have a better card to use in this situation. We can stun him. Look at that. We've turned him into ice. 1 left and we can attack him. So now he just doesn't attack with that stun at all, huh? Okay. So we can block and then just keep on beating down. Take a look at the initial passive skill of your class to understand that. Alright, vulnerable effects that receive double damage. Yeah, you freaking nerd! Okay. He's preparing for a special attack. Alright, so then if we look at this, each hit leaves a hunter mark. So if we like do this, and then this, and then we go like this, yeah, we get a little bit more damage. Okay. Each class has an ultimate ability which can be used once per turn. Your ability will work well with the enemy's vulnerability. Okay. So there is our ultimate. So let's hit him for 2. So now he's vulnerable, so then we just click this. Oh, so sick! Hit him with Sludge Man. Alright, and then we just like... Okay, so we didn't have the vulnerable last turn. Okay, so that took us a lot of damage. Remember to stock up on combat items and use them often. Sometimes they'll make difference between life or death. I'm assuming that's going to be this healing thing we have here, which we use by clicking. So we can block 2 of these attacks and then drop that on him. Okay. Traditional deck builder. Block seems really strong. He intends to buff himself, so then we can just focus on damage. Okay, so we probably want to do that 2 times 20. We get some blocks in. All icons. Okay. Increased by 10 until the end of combat. Ah, but we can reduce their armor with that. You frickin' nerd! That's what you get. We take no damage. We can stun this guy. That's an important thing. Deal 1 hit for 4 to 6, so he doesn't have armor right now. But his base damage is increased. Alright. He intends to summon an ally. Cool, so we don't need to block this turn. We can just, like... Ah, okay, so we get stacks of vulnerable. Okay. We're learning exciting things. Alright, so now he's got some dudes. But luckily... Well, not luckily. I mean, if we go like this first... That's pretty sick. We want to get a block to stop this. These attacks are pretty minor, but it really would determine the order in which they attack in is going to really figure things out here. So let's drop another one of these down. Nice, okay. And then give him Mudman. Dude has a lot of go juice. He's gonna buff. So we'll just keep hitting him. And he has a lot. I mean, I understand this is just Tutorial Island. Barrier won't count as a hit. Okay. So we want to... He has a bunch of armor. So he'll block that. We do want to get rid of more of his armor. Alright, so this is a pool of additional HP. Okay. We're going to hit for 10. But we just keep going. He's going to hit for 20. We can block that. And then let's just start getting rid of that barrier of his. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Next hit does 100% damage ability. Last tip, and you're on your own. Make the enemy vulnerable, play this card, and then hit with your ultimate. Have fun. Okay. Since you can weak attack. Make the enemy vulnerable, play this card, then hit with your ultimate. Have fun. Okay, well, we can't really do much. We're going to get hit for 20. Okay. Deal 1 hit. So the once per turn. So we can do this actually once per turn. Am I just dumb? But you can charge up. It looks like you can charge up the power, right? So he's vulnerable. We can hit this. We drop that. And then we do this. Okay. So this just, the ultimate, it does just charge up over time. Okay, I get it. Wait, can we just... You can decrease his armor. Oh, that's just his base armor. Okay, so it doesn't, like, seem to stack. Alright, what's your buff, buddy? Alright, armor's up. We can stun him this turn. And then just start taking some of that down. We need to get the thing that puts the armor up. Alright, we got this. Okay. Do that, and then... We're gonna get hit for... Is this a supposed to die battle? Because I feel like... Ah, no, we'll be fine here. Let's block. Hit a bunch. Vulnerable, drop this on him. Okay. Do stances? No, stances don't stay. He intends to buff. Alright, well in that case, let's... I don't think the armor actually matters. No, it does actually matter. 4 times 5 is pretty spooky, so that's 20. He has a lot here. He is still vulnerable. Okay. So... Then we only take 15. If we drop this, it's 40 to 61. That's pretty good. I mean, like, let's just, like, put damage on the dude. We'll go to 5. We can stun him. Drop this thing. I think we're gonna lose. But I don't know if it's a supposed to win, but... Alright, we can reduce his armor. Alright, this guy's getting smashed and bashed, the big boy, so he's going to be doing a buff. Buffs are a bit spooky. Alright. So I think if we do this, we get the nice bonus. Alright. Do we want this to be 100%, right? 20, luckily that's easy, we can just block it. He does have armor up, but like, let's just like try to get this broad reach saved up, right? Okay. I think we just keep going. We do an overhead swing to reduce his armor. And then we just get 2 blocks, because we want to live. We want to live, god dang it. 4 times 5, we don't have a stun, so I think we're just dead here, TBH. Okay. Even with the block. Dang. We're dead. We tried our hardest. Can you be like, they ask you now, uninstall the game.
It was optimistic of me to expect you to beat it on your first try. But don't worry. Like I said, you'll grow. I'm going to send you to a very special place now. It's a mirror of your reality, located in an endless loop between life and death. You won't die there, but nothing's really alive there either. You'll wake up in a place resembling your own village. You'll find a man there whose task it is to help you on your journey. Your main objective for now will be to
kill the 4 guardians.
Onwards, survive, kill the 4 guardians. Then we'll talk.
Let's go. I'm ready. Get me in the main game. I'm ready to play, beat smaller enemies, put cards in my deck, and get out of Tutorial Island. Scene initialization? 3? How many scenes are there? Okay. Speak to the strange man. Oh, we got some Diablo stuff here. Rotate the camera with the right mouse button. Okay. Alright. Let's talk to this guy.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
So this is the crestfallen warrior?
One thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. But you?
So enormous creature here, a golem of stone. I'd say get rid of that beast would be a good start. New quest. Yeah! Slay the stone golem. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay, slow down, buddy. Slow down.
Right now, this building is
an abandoned ruin. Okay, eventually someone will settle here. Ooh, a village builder. Let's go. Let's start by getting the heck out of here. Let's go fight this golem. Oh my god, what the heck's going... What the heck? Is this like Pokemon?
Caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told.
Yeah.
The golem is just
Start though, you manage to kill it the further you go. Sure.
Talking roads. You're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Oh, and before you face the Golem, look around the area. There's a finding people like.
Yeah, okay. I'll find the blacksmith. Don't. New quest villagers. Okay. You'll have to return to your village only if you slain the guardian of this tier. We have some worm candles. Alright, inventory. Do I have an inventory somewhere? I got these worm candles. Wow, look at this. I would like to use that. Alright. So spooky. Okay, this is neat. Kind of a bit like a... Oh, hello. A bit sort of action RPG kind of aesthetic, walking around a world. Takes a while for the combats to load in, but you know, that's just life, I suppose. Okay. A normal attack, so we can block it. And then this guy only has like only has 70 health. That's much more doable than the, what was it, 1250 that the other guy had? Alright, so he's doing 2 attacks. Tainted. You got a weird card. Forces of weirdness, insert them into your hand. Their effects depend on your weird candle's burn level. Use it or be ready for the consequences of not playing it. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 for this turn. If not played next turn, draw one card more and increase its cost by 1. Interesting. Okay. Well, we want to block one of those attacks. Let's say we just, let's say we did this? I mean, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. So let's just, like, put some smackdown on the guy. Get rid of his HP, right? So that card is then exiled. 3 times 5, okay. So let's look at this. We have... So that's up to 18. Alright, let's see what these roll. Okay, that's really nice. He's done. Get him out of here. No one likes him. Alright, we leveled up. That's sweet. Okay, we gotta pick up a new card. We have target block. Block the next hit of a chosen enemy. Block 1 for each enemy alive. Deals 6 hits for 33% damage to random enemies. Each hit reduces enemies' armors by 5 until the end of combat. Okay, we're gonna grab the block. I didn't see what these passives were. I must have missed that, or whatever that was. Pick a new passive skill. Heal 25% of your missing HP after each victorious combat. Whenever you hit an enemy, increase your armor by 10 this turn. Whenever you kill an enemy, draw 1 card with its cost reduced by 2. We're gonna grab the offensive, I think. We're gonna be like that offensive. We're gonna make offensive and defensive moves at the exact same time. Alright, so there's the big stone golem. This kind of looks to where my blacksmith is. Milestone.
It's
Okay.
a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor.
Let's banish this.
They were left by the Fore-dwellers as the flickering.
So then our candle won't burn out for the time being. We got something here. Oh, we got a Pied Piper and a pack of enemies. Let's just go in. Let's just keep learning the combat, right? The only way to learn in a roguelite is by doing. What the heck is this thing? Alright, this guy intends to heal 6, 8, everyone on the battlefield and buff. Okay. Interesting. 70. The hit points are high in this game. Okay. We can just kind of like get damage out there. Use this abomination to kind of just put some damage down as well. Alright, this guy intends to debuff 11 around the table again. So, if we stun this guy right here, who's the enemy intends to heal? Is he healing himself? You gotta kill the healers. That's just kind of how it works. Let's sit on our super for the time being again. Okay. Your deck has been infected with obsolete cards. Play this card to get rid of it. Okay. $11. Alright, well, so we could just, like, block these two, get these small strikes out. And then we block his hit. And then, like, just drop this down on this guy. Just to get the healer out of here. And then this guy's gonna do some of the work. And we got out of that without any problem. Okay. Well, we have this guy who's having a good time over here. We can get rid of him. We can probably be fine to take the 6 to 8, so we're going to block this turn to stop that 12 on our side. And then we're going to drop this down. And then drop that on him. Nice. Got 40 armor. So only 4 to 6 ain't a problem. Okay. Their base damage is getting increased. We have things that we can do. We want to take out this guy, I think, because as soon as we get this guy one-on-one, it's not a problem. So let's just get damage on that guy and then just get a block to do this. This guy's going to do 12 damage. He's going to do a bunch of the work for us. I think he's really cute, though. And then now, like, our blocks are just kind of like they just go. Yeah, okay. This little crab guy, we have him covered. 15. Let's see what our damage is. We drop this on him. I imagine this resets each combat. Yay! Oh, so high. Okay. Oh, these are just the cards we have. Alright, deal 1 hit for 150 and return 3. Return. Card stays in your hand after it was played and can be played a limited number of times in a single turn. Interesting. Shield Breaker. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. Reduce the enemy's armor by 10 until the end of combat. Okay. If the enemy intends to... Oh, that seems incredible. Crippling attack. Let's go. Excuse me. Pied Piper.
As you walk carefully in the woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a moment to realize it's a human. He brandishes...
My children!
Children?
Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum! You should...
You watch him, confused.
Sure. Do you want a piece of toast?
As if he's had nothing to eat since he...
I failed them. I couldn't protect
He's not
them.
worthy of that.
Turns out the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument.
Take it. It's your duty now.
Oh, they weren't your children. You're completely insane. You notice his tears. He covers his face and flees into the forest. Get out of here, nerd. Alright, J for journal. NPC. Pied Piper. Goat. Okay. So do we have this weird flute? Okay. Interesting. Let's head over here. There's a treasure chest. As well as some things. I mean, you gotta fight, right? That's how you get things done in these games. Oh my god, you're huge. Becomes stronger with each hit. This enemy drains HP from its allies and gets stronger when they die and replaces them with summons. Okay. So this guy should be priority number 1. We could still just drop down some blocks. We can also see this though, right? It brings them down a bit, but not enough. Okay, so he is gonna get through. We can stun him this turn. We have a crippling attack against this guy. That's all of our stuff, but we got some things done. Okay. We can stun Daddy again. And just get damage on Daddy. This guy is just kind of like a pitiful soul claimed by a soul harvester. Okay, so he's just here to like be stuff for him. So let's just gain block. Okay. Alright, we can stun Grandpa again. And then we can take... I think we can take the 8 to 10. Because I think getting an extra hit on this guy is more important. Okay. Let's get some damage out. So this guy gets a bit stronger every time you hit him. That's life, right? This guy has some armor, so we have to worry about that. We can block attacks. But like blocking's not dying, but none of these guys seem to be based on like... Should have done the armor first. None of these guys seem to be based on like time going, so like we can still just kind of like take our time, right? Get some blocks, charge up our super that we can then like really just drop on this guy. Okay. A wisp. All right. So small strikes seem good here. They did very little. Okay, this is interesting. I still think we want this to be full. We can just also let him kill that guy and then just like only take what, 9 damage? I think that's fine, and then we can heal next turn because we have this. So we'll take it. Hello. Use. Okay. We can stun Grandpa. We can block you. This guy just doesn't exist, does he? I'm very confused about this. Okay. I want to stun you, you're huge. Maybe we just try to, like, kill this guy? But also just still saving that broad reach for him, I think is kind of important. Okay. We have 2 left. We can't get this guy angry. We're gonna take a hell of a lot of damage here. We could save this for next turn, just like drop that there. Block this guy's attack because it's like 23. But now we get this guy stunned. Then we do broad reach. He is vulnerable, and then we just drop this on him. Yeah, alright, tutorial, that was really sick. You did not lie. Take 4 damage. Okay. Okay, that was a bit tricky. That combat, it was a bit tricky, but we got okay. All right. What is there? There's a treasure pile. Hello.
You found what was protected by when you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold. 3 ethereal.
Ooh. Unlock a new armor slot for runestones. Let's do that. Okay. Character panel. That's me. Runestones. That probably actually wasn't good this time, huh? Okay. Luckily, it looks like our weirdness is still working here. We still have it kind of pushed back. Training grounds. A pack of enemies. Looks like there's 3. Can I come in here? Who do we got? Blacksmith. Okay, he's our priority. Let's get the blacksmith saved. We want him back. We want to buy armor. We want to get better at what we're doing. Hello? Oh. Oh, hear that slowdown? Oh, okay. So, we have Deranged Red Priest. This enemy can create barriers to protect its allies. This enemy can heal its allies. This enemy becomes stronger with every hit he suffers. Okay, so this guy's like our last step, I think. Because it looks like he's joined by his 2 supports. So, we want to do that for sure, because I'd rather not lose an energy next turn. Is this worth just like, is it worth just getting damage out elsewhere, right? I think it probably is. We can take 7 to 9, no problem. Because right now my goal is the blacksmith. If I can do the blacksmith, I'm a happy guy for this video. Alright, we got a barrier there. We can stop you, block here, and then just bring it down on the healer over here. Okay. We can stun him. He's like our focus each turn. This guy intends to buff, so that guy might be on like a buff... on like a buff attack thing each turn. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Well, we block you. And we keep just taking down the healer, because there's no sense in doing anybody else. I mean, this guy is still like making progress on us. Create 10 barrier, if not plays, lose 10% of your current HP. So that's 8 damage. We stop him. I don't know if we want to do that. We have 2 attacks. So I think we just like... I think we just block it. We take... yeah, we take 8. And then we just keep going. That guy blocks here. He has barrier. That's good. We want to we want to focus on him. We have 1 block, so we'll block his 8 to 10. We have the 5-7 still. And let's work on this guy. We do this one, I think? Alright, we didn't get him. But he has no one to heal right now, so that's okay. I want to stun Grandpa. They're all Grandpa to me. Okay, we got the healer out of here, so now we just have these guys. We have our super coming too. We can block 1. And then we just bring it down on this guy. I clicked the wrong card, so let's just use this now. Alright, that seemed good. Yeah, that seemed like what we wanted to do there. Create 10 barriers. I will do it this time, because we're doing... I mean, I guess I actually should have killed this guy before we did that. So let's just do that, and then it looks like we're perfect. Alright, so this guy is attacking us pretty much 1 for 1, so if we can just block him every turn, we should be fine. He's just like a guy. Like, we just need to get a block each turn. We should have done this instead. Then we can stun him. Yep, target block. Really easy. Can we get vulnerable on him? Yeah, we can. Alright, we have our block though, so we're gonna be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, is this like a, the candles in Darkest Dungeon? So we can press 1 to light a new one. Okay, interesting. Have we blocked this guy yet? What do we got here? Deal 8 to 12? Nah, that's not enough. I like this ultimate type thing. I think that's pretty cool. From what I can tell, using the overhead swing to reduce their armor doesn't actually deal more damage. So there's no sense in us doing that. Okay. Give me my experience. That is an order. Okay, gain 1 energy, offer 25% damage this turn. Self-inflicted loss of resources or statistic. Oh, okay. I get it. So we reduce our damage by 25%, and we gain 1 energy. Okay. Next turn. Sorry, stun all enemies with no or negative armor. That does seem good. Next turn, increase your damage by 100%. I think we're going to go with the Stunning Shout. Rather be defensive than anything else. Duplicate every 6th attack card played. Start combat with 2 additional energy. Increase your armor by 25%. Let's duplicate the 6th. That seems a bit fun, doesn't it? Doesn't that seem like a good time? Hello, sir.
A song breaks through the slithering of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty morning cold.
Poor guy.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller.
Oi!
Want to buy a good anvil? Is all I have, I'm afraid. Me own, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone. I
Dang.
found myself here with this lump of iron for company. I swear to gods it started talking to me not long ago.
So what do? Craft weapons and armor?
Oh, no. I left that life behind quite a while ago.
Runestones. I already know all I need to know about them, but let's just go runestones.
Yes, containers for the magic of giants. Even you can use them to enhance your weapons, or
Cool.
also when you find 3 of the same kind and rarity.
You'll be able to fuse them together.
I'd say that since you know what
One
you're
Gar
looking
and
for,
one Calc.
you should be able to find.
I could use someone like... What else can you do? Oh. Swap one of your runestones for another of the same rarity. Upgrades. Unlock additional slots. Okay. This is a bit overwhelming for me right now. So I could use someone like you in the
You want
village.
me in your village? Well, you must
Kill
first
10
prove
bears
you
and...
can
he's just joking.
just for pity's
I'm
sake.
just
What I need to
joking.
know.
I'm just joking.
Show me the way.
Give me that burger. Alright. Common encounters will now drop runestones on equip that can increase. So then we go into our inventory and we go runestones. Increase your weapon damage by 2. In the first turn of combat, draw an additional 1 card. So if we put both of these... Oh, that's the armor slot. In the turn, deal 1 hit for 5 damage to all enemies. Oh, and we can just kind of adapt these to the combats that we have coming? Interesting. Let's go like that. Candle's still lit. What do we have over there? A combat. A pack of enemies. Let's go. I want to see what's behind them. A training grounds? Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm ready. You're huge. This enemy redirects damage from all allies to itself. Okay, so they're just going to protect the hell out of him. Reduce the damage of all enemies by 50% this turn. Reduce the cost of 1 random card by 1. Interesting. Okay. So we gotta put everything on this guy. But we can also just, like... get that in here. Get a block. We can just get 2 blocks this turn, because we don't really have another attack. So we're gonna reduce the cost of a card. Okay, so we want to reduce this guy's armor, and we can go like this and like that. We have this Stunning Shout, which really doesn't do much because, I mean, it does stop the buffs. So we could do this, because then it's like essentially we're dealing extra damage. Okay. Interesting. 5 to 7. Every 6th attack, so this next one's doubled, so we can drop this. And then that really deals with Grandpa here in the middle. So honestly, you know what? We're just saying bye to Grandpa. Once per turn for 28 to 39. Yeah, let's drop it on this guy. Yes! That's strong. Okay. Well, we would like to get rid of you. And then let's get some damage going. Okay, you know what? I'm having a good time. I'm having a really good time with this game. Stun a random enemy. If not played, gain 5 barrier. Yeah, this is just Darkest Dungeon. Okay. This guy's attempting to do that. Is it worth stunning? Probably not, right? So let's just, like, give him the damage. So we're going to gain 5 barrier. Interesting. Does this go down every turn? Okay. We can cripple him and then just lay into him, right? Cool. That's neat. We have a training ground.
The ringing sound of clashing swords grabs your attention as you walk through the weirdness.
I like the concept they have for the
But you find a campsite instead of a battle.
roguelike nature, where, you know, like the world's constantly shifting. Like, I know that's not like exactly a unique thing, but I think it's working well for this game so far. Oh shit. I'll fight something easy. Yeah, give me something. I'm ready. I want more experience, more runestones. Okay. Healer, Abomination. You can add useless cards to your deck. Okay. Well, we can make some progress here. Ignore him. And then just get some damage out. This guy's gonna heal. But luckily now, I think we're at a point where, okay. So if we light a candle, we're gonna start getting good stuff again. Oh, we're gonna start getting really good stuff again, okay. So with this block, we'll do a lot of work. And now, luckily, we're at the point where we're actually, I think, like, dealing more than this guy can deal us. We got the block on that. All right, then now we can actually just kind of like ignore this guy. We can Stunning Shout to get rid of him. Because I wager this guy attacks first. So you know what? The best way to figure that out is to put it into practice, right? So let's see the order if it actually goes left to right. It does. All right, so then now we just have a Crab Boy over here, which is... he's going to be dead before he knows it. Okay, all right. Shows even the power of just what... I mean, as our character levels up, does our strength level up too? That's the question, right? Because if our strength levels up too, that's kind of nice. To 14. Was that what we started at? If I take this out. 8 to 12. No, okay. Okay. So we could go to try to fight the Golem. That's kind of like our new objective right now. We also could check out what's over Hizzle. Seeking Traveler. I can fight these guys. It's not a problem. I'm unkillable, he said, said man soon to be dead. Shaman. This enemy will spawn totems to buff its allies with various effects. We have the Bounty Hunter. Gain 50% damage turn. If not played, gain 10 armor. Okay. Interesting. So let's say we did this. This would then deal 10 to 14 to each enemy, which is actually like 3 times. I think that's worth it. Because then we just drop it on you. And we got to get the healer out of here. Buffing is fine. We can deal with buffs. What the heck is this? Okay. We can do a stunning shout, which solves every problem here. And then let's just work on our healer. Healer down. We still got the totem, but that's okay. These guys are then solved this turn. We can just do a block against him. We also could just stunning shout everybody again. Let's get rid of that. And then focus on the buffer, I think. Damage is pretty easy to mitigate. Because we can go like that. Okay. Are we worried about that? So we can do this small strikes, which I think is still fine, and then we'll block it. We don't need to take the damage. This going up here is pretty nice. So what I think we do is we get some small strikes out. Then we look at this. It's 45 to 63. So if we bump it and we just drop it on this guy, he's done. Play, draw one more. I like the Dark Souls candle type thing. That seems fun. I think we're gonna go for the Golem next. And this guy's done next turn. He just doesn't know it yet. Oopsie, I didn't want to do that, and I didn't. So it's all okay. He's done. Get me to level 5. And then we get some stuff. Reduce damage dealt by enemies by 30% for 3 turns. Increase damage done by 10%. Deal 1 hit for 300% damage. Reduce enemies' armor by 25 until the end of combat. I think that's really good with our shout. And I imagine this golem is going to be caring about his shouting. What's in this journal? Just probably the bestiary, huh? Oh, 71 enemies. So there's a lot. That's exciting. Oh, I guess I should also talk to my prize, huh? That would probably be a good thing to do. Oh, game's just a bit frozen. That's what I get for spinning the camera around too fast. Seeking Traveler.
Lost soul, wandering between clouds of weirdness with a fading weird candle in his hand. You notice that he is not actually
He's looking at your candle.
Thank gods.
I'll give him a candle.
Thank you.
He continues with his...
Trust increased. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna light a candle. And then we're gonna go to this boss fight. Excuse me, sir. I'm ready to fight you. Let's slay the golem. Oh my god, 1,000 is a lot. Alright, stun all enemies for 2 turns. If not playing, gain 40 barrier. What's better here? 75 armor, we want to start chipping that down like it's nobody's business. He tends to use a buff and a normal attack. Let's stun him. Ooh, okay, so whenever this guy's stunned, does he make something? This boss will spawn a new enemy after being stunned or after suffering several hits. Stun will permanently reduce its armor. It will also lose some armor every few turns. Every turn increases... Okay, every turn increases its damage and occasionally inserts special cards into your deck. Then we got this guy, this dumb shard. Moving stones. Whenever the awakened golem is crumbling, stones fall off its body. When they're killed, they can add helpful cards to your hand. Okay. Alrighty, Roo. Well, let us get hit by that. But we want to keep reducing this guy's armor, but I think we're going to get a bunch of that next turn. So let's just, like, get some damage going. This guy has some... He was vulnerable, so we wanted to get that on him. This 2 to 3 is not too bad. And then that guy's still stunned, but he still has his armor. So we could do that on him. Does he still have his vulnerable? It's kind of hard to see, but I guess we can move the camera. He doesn't have his vulnerable on him. Okay. Well, just keep reducing this guy's armor. We can block the attack this turn, and then just start working on this small piece of stone. Okay. So does he drop one each? So each time we stun him, he drops one. Okay, so that's a little bit spooky. But it is good to know. We're at 26 to 36 there. We could double it and like pretty much just kill this guy. Which to me sounds pretty sweet. I just want to make sure I'm hitting this. Okay. Yeah, we can take the 6. Seize the opportunity. Only available. Deal 1 hit for 15 to 21. Let's throw it at him. Because he was vulnerable. We have... Oh, thank you for letting me know. So we could block, or we could just get more damage on the Golem because we had the vulnerable on him. He drops a moving stone. It looks like their health goes down the more we get. Okay. Interesting. Well, we can stun one of these guys. We can block this guy's attack, and then we can just start getting some damage down on them. 2 for 4 to 6 isn't too bad. Reduce damage of all enemies. Yeah. By 75% this turn. We can do a stunning shout, which stuns everybody. It does summon another stone. The question is, how many stones can this guy get? It's kind of nuts, okay. Okay. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage this turn. And this is a big, scary army of dudes that is beginning to quickly overwhelm me. I think we start here. We can finish this guy off. Seize the opportunity. Deal 1 hit for 15. They're only attacking for 3 to 5 now and 8 to 12. So every attack we do, 42. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright, so we have to block the stone golem. We can't just, like, stun him. So we're learning new things. Okay. 3, 5 to 7. We are running out of HP, so like maybe the stunning is the right thing to do, but it's just a little bit... It's a little bit tough. Okay. We could try to take out this guy. And then we have 42 to 59. We're going to be taking 9 to 12 damage. That's doable. A gamble. Gain 1 block and 1 energy, draw 1 card. Offer 10 until the end of combat. 10 armor. Sure. Because luckily we still get a bunch when we do things. Do we want to get a stun this turn to negate some of this crazy damage, potentially? Because then we got this guy, which we could just stun? Oh, he made a bunch. Okay, so that was not the right thing to do. So we can just start putting damage out. And then we can also block. Alright, reduce damage of all enemies. Yes, that does sound like a nice thing to do. Let's also light another torch, so we can start getting those really nice positive ones again. Alright. Let's get some damage going. That's a lot of people, huh? Okay. This one's 26... Nobody's active, but I am gonna just... We need to get some damage out. We're taking 15 plus 10. Oh, we're done. We've died. The dang golem, he's just too strong. He's just way too
Within
strong.
the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
It's the goat. Oi, you suck.
Finally, Now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
I wonder if that one, it would have been better to have my,
It is calm. Inhumanly calm.
to have my
Could I
rune
invite
be
you
the
to
one
the
that deals 5
temple?
damage each turn. What
You
the heck's
see a
happening?
hooded figure waiting for you by the table.
Hey!
A chessboard
Ingmar
sits
Bergman,
upon it.
the 7th
The
seal,
game
let's
in
go.
Progress. As you take the free chair,
Hello, I'm Death.
you realize the creature has no face. A white skull leers from the shadow.
I admit, I'm not used to showing up in person whenever people die. That's too much hassle.
Your Death.
Yes. And yes to that other question,
Oh,
too.
he read this. He
You're
has a script in front of him.
technically dead, but there are certain things that recent events had consequences
Going beyond the
the-
intentions that
and
sparked
now
them.
we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because
Time got
the
corrupted.
past and the future are happening at
Oh,
the same
okay. I mean,
time.
that's just normal.
All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will.
All right.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts.
Hey, is that supposed to be the
You must
Golem?
slay the guardians.
Ah, no, it's
and
the 4
keep
guardians.
Slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out. This will lead you.
Oh, I'm Death's lackey. He has jobs for me to do. And I'll do them. Don't think I won't. Each run can be lost, but part of accumulated power is transformed into new possibilities for the upcoming runs. Okay, so that looks like we're going to get 2 cards. These cards and passes will be available for you over the course of your runs. Cosmetic items are added to your wardrobe, accessible via the seamstress. Reduce the enemy's armor by 10 until the end of combat. Chain. Multiplies the card effects by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during the turn. Interesting. Stunning blow. Try to stun the enemy and deal 1 hit for 125% damage. Deal double damage to stunned enemies. Fresh meat. Deal 1 hit for 120% damage. Upgrade. For every non-summoned enemy killed by this card, permanently increase your max HP. Feast. Oh, sure. Bye. Passives. 1,000 cuts. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Its energy cost is reduced by 1. Vulnerable enemies can become stunned. Interesting. These are your major objectives in the game. Things you need to do to accomplish in order to unlock the ending. Souls saved from corruption, 0 out of 13. We're absolutely killing it. 2 out of 7 recruited and find the true boss fight. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Interesting. You can stay here forever or go deeper into the weirdness to explore its mystery. We're going to take a break. And we're going to call this episode here. Apologies for the shift from it was my first recording. The 60 FPS, the game crashed on me, so I went again and tried it with a lower one, and it worked. So yeah, I expect to do more of this game on the channel in the future. I had a good time with that one so far, and I'm excited to do more, so thanks for watching, have a good one, and as always, GG's!